Alright folks, this is Pat Hart. He's the announcer here at the legendary Great Lakes Dragway. And actually we're going to learn some stuff about what happens behind the scenes and how they keep all of these cars straight that show up at the track. So, I don't know, Pat, tell us first of all about all of the tech cards you have to deal with.
Well, interestingly enough, Will, what we've got here, you see across the counter in front of me here at the legendary Great Lakes Dragway, I've got stacks and stacks of entry cards, and what these are is it basically tells us who the drivers are, what kind of cars they drive, and what different eliminator categories they run in. Now, subsequently, after these cards come to the tower, they're loaded by our statistician, Rob Heisey, into the CompuLink timing system. He does that, as this young lady is doing right here in front of the terminal. You can see she's in front of one of 3 monitors here in the tower. The information is getting loaded into the CompuLink timing system. That way, when Rob loads said information into his computer, it automatically comes up on our screen here in front of the Star Trek announcer screen and tells us who's doing what they're driving, and all pertinent information involved in that. So it's a relatively simple system, but for an old guy like me, it's a relatively complicated, technologically advanced system. I'm still trying to figure out how to use a cell phone. So,
Pat, you've been around this for so long. You know all of the drivers by name, birthdays and addresses. And
well, that's, you know what, interestingly enough, back in the day when I first got into motorsports broadcasting, that's how I did it. I did so many of these shows that I got to know the drivers on a personal level, and I just took it from memory. But now, with the advantageousness of this CompuLink system, all this information is right there in an instant, and essentially the machine does it all. And yeah, I'll tell you what, it makes any upcoming people that want to be a motorsports journalist, this computer makes their job so much easier. We were talking earlier in the day how complicated the system used to be, and we're actually having fun, and I'm having fun. I've been doing this for over 40 years, and frankly, I'll do it for another 40 if the good Lord lets me hang around that long. But I have a ball doing this. I got a lot of young people I get to work with, and yeah, it's just a neat system. It's great how it works, and it makes it easy for the would-be racer, the upcoming person that wants to see what it's like to make a lap down the track. It just makes it so much more enjoyable for them as well as the people bringing it to the fans in the stands.
Yep, I gotta tell you, Pat, I had fun racing our little VW Jetta down the track, and I hope you folks that took a few pointers from that. I was mowing down the tree, my friend.
Well, there you go. That's what it's all about.
Thank you so much.
Fun. You bet, Will. Thank you for coming up and joining us. Hot Street, I need you to lanes 4 and 5.